What up, lamb doggians? Welcome, welcome. We're going to start this week off strong. Nice, strong daily dose. I have to admit, this morning when I woke up, I was feeling a little bit drained. I probably spent way too much time uh, gaming yesterday between gaming and avoiding phone calls. My poor, uh, my poor mom called before, and I don't know. She could tell I just didn't feel like being on the phone. I was like, ugh. I'm on the phone all week long at work. It's one aspect of my job that I am positively sick of. Just the over the counter. I don't mind wholesale calls, wholesale customer calls, which would be other shops and stuff like that. But when I got to deal with a retail uh, customer over the phone, and then we have this stupid buy three tires get one free program going on, it is just retarded. And I got to find up with a better method of coping with that because it is just a unbelievable waste of my time. Um, but this weekend news, some of you who are following the channel know that I'm close with Aileron Trading. Dan, we've known each other for quite some time now. Um, I've gotten a lot of my trading education was inspired by some things that he pointed out over the years and some of his money management stuff and everything, and I still follow him to this day. Um, I don't, as a matter of full disclosure, I never signed up for his service, so I can't really speak to it in that regard. But it's coming to an end soon anyway, so that's neither here nor there. What this video is about is he had he had a video, I think it was posted on Friday, about high frequency trading, and he demonstrated a live trade where Dan more or less maybe used HFT or a lack of HFT manipulation to go over how his trade was filled. I don't know. I had trouble tracking the video because, like I told him in the comments, I um, I turned his video on like Friday evening as I was kind of going to sleep, and I sort of went to sleep to his video instead of my usual um, method there. Well, here's the video response that he eventually made to the situation: is am I getting trolled by SG de Galvez? And I don't know. I couldn't find the comment where Dan actually asked me to offer my 2 cents. Maybe I imagined that. Maybe I imagine that. As you guys get to see my deranged inbox feed. Maybe it's in history. Boy, I'm scared. I'm scared to have you guys see what my video histories are. There it is. Watch as high frequency trading manipulates in favor of a small retail account. Oh, we'll get right to the meat and potatoes of this here in a second. Binary options. Dan, I don't know why you want me to do binary options. I don't even know what the hell that is. I'm just kidding. I know what binary options are. I didn't know you sold those. All right. Here we are, the meat and potatoes of this. And again, I don't know. Let me zoom it in correctly here. Oh, can y'all see that? This is the comment thread, and I don't, you know, I don't know if I don't see this as trolling, frankly, because this is a fairly what seems to be an intelligent comment. It's not um, it's not anything out of line. He hasn't said anything ugly or anything like that. Um, and then Dan, I think, replies correctly, albeit um, HFT predatory trading, HFT market making. Um, I mean, this is a pretty good reply, and it could have been uh, interpret it a couple of different ways. I mean, I'm still not seeing the trolling yet. And then the reply. You're see, little errors like missing your instead of you means that this reply isn't a troll. This is a person who is agitated. You see what I'm saying? It's not that's not trolling. That's an agitated reply in my opinion. Um, because what happens, I think SG de Galvez, his comment here, the I agree with your trading strategy, but I can't understand why you claim that markets are not manipulated. Um, I think this whole statement was meant to be as just a singular statement, and I don't think he was expecting a reply, let alone as detailed a reply as what Dan is capable of making here. And then when a person's agitated, it becomes difficult for them to reply clearly, because I don't see where trolling would have you look up um, links and stuff like that. Um, Now, I honestly believe, in my opinion, that this whole comment stream had turned into an argument. It wasn't a matter of being trolled. Where it gets down to, uh, let's keep going here. A lot of words. See, and still, we're further down. Of course, you realize there's a difference between stealing and manipulation. Um, there's a lot of like straw man stuff being thrown out there, and I'm still not seeing the trolling. And I'm going to get down to the comment. You're the one avoiding questions. What is meant by HFT? Okay, I got it, I think. I'm being trolled. Um, and I don't know. I mean, SG de Galvez has a little bone to pick with Aileron here. You know, Dan, I really like your stuff, but when you are encouraging the kiddies to walk around these markets with their pants down while you put forth a Christian image, I can honestly say you are scum. Business is business and religion is religion. If you want to clutch the Bible and carry the cross, you ought to hold yourself to a higher standard, just my humble opinion. And you have my permission to delete this post and ban me. Um, I don't know. This we're missing some comments here. Question. You could school me right here and now. I don't know. I don't see this as trolling, even though SG de Galvez admitted to it being trolling. My honest opinion, and I am sorry for how infrequent my comments are here, but this isn't trolling. This is a person agitated that's having trouble. When you're agitated, it becomes very, very difficult to maintain a civilized discourse, because this is far from civilized. I would also say, speaking of civility, if I can back up here, in Dan's reply to "Let's play a game. Am I being trolled?" Um, Dan, I'm not really sure. You kind of, that's where these comments ended up. Um, when you talked about, ooh, more binary options. When you talked about nobody could be that stupid, so I must be getting trolled. Um, I think that puts your adversary into a very silly position. Either either you are exposing their ignorance on the topic, or they get to say, yeah, you got me. I'm just trolling you. You know, so it ends up biasing the whole situation. So those are my 2 cents, and again, sorry for the dead time in the thing. Hopefully you were reading while I was doing my silly dead time read myself. I probably could have been better prepared on this video. But yeah, just my opinion. Dane, you were not being trolled.